Hello children, welcome to Rishikul Online School. This is Veena and I welcome you in module 2 of the chapter Landscape of the Soul. It is written by Nathalie Trovroy. Yes children, today we are going to discuss about the Chinese tale which is just about the painter Wu Daozi. Let me tell you that Wu Daozi lived in 8th century. And his last painting was a landscape which was ordered by the Tang Emperor. After making the painting, Wu Daozi hid the work behind a screen so that the emperor could have a look. The emperor admired the wonderful scene, discovering forests, high mountains, waterfalls, clouds floating, men on hilly paths, birds in flight for a long while. Then the painter, Wu Daozi, referred to the cave which was at the foot of the mountain, where, according to him, dwelt a spirit. Then he clapped, and the entrance to the cave opened. The painter told the emperor that the inside of the cave was splendid, and he showed him the way. As the painter entered the cave, the door closed and he was lost to eternity. As the astonished emperor watched, the painter also vanished from the wall. So now let us know the role of such stories in China's classical education. Yes, children, these stories play an important part. And if we read the books of Confucius and Zhuangzi, we come to know that the books of them are full of such stories. These stories reveal the spirit of art. For instance, the story of a painter who would not draw the eye of a dragon for the fear that it would fly out of the painting. Now, next concept is delicate realism, which is the true essence of art. Yes, children, this concept is supported by the story of Quentin Matsys, a master blacksmith who lived in the 15th century Antwerp. He fell in love with a painter's daughter, but he was not accepted by the painter because of his profession. Then one day, to impress him, he sneaked into the painter's studio and painted a fly on his latest panel. The painter mistook the fly for real. He impressed, of course. Then he admitted blacksmith as an apprentice in his studio. Blacksmith married his beloved and became one of the most famous painters of his age. Now let us know the aim of art. In Europe, the aim of art is to achieve a perfect illusionistic likeness, whereas in Asia, the aim of art is to capture the essence of inner life and spirit. So this was module 2. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you.